ለመማር ወደ ትምህርት ተቋም መሄድ ግድ አይደለም። ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ
ራሳችሁን ከኮሮና ቫይረስ ወረርሽኝ እየጠበቃችሁ በቤታችሁ ወይም በተመቻችሁ ቦታ በኢንተርኔት አማካኝነት በኦንላይን ትምህርታችሁን መከታተል ትችላላችሁ።
ካናዳ ከሚገኘው ኢንተርናሽናል ኤር ትራንስፖርት አሶሲዬሽን አያታና ከእንግሊዙ ኢንስቲትዩት ኦፍ ኮመርሻል ማኔጅመንት ICM ጋር በመተባበር የሚሰጡ ትምህርቶችን ተከታትላችሁ በ6 ወር ጊዜ በዓለም አቀፍ ደረጃ ተቀባይነት ያለውን የስልጠና ማስረጃ ባለቤት መሆን ይቻላል።
ልምድ ባላቸው መምህራን እየተማራችሁ ጥያቄና መልስ፣ የክፍል ስራዎች፣ ፈተና መፈተን ክፍል ውስጥ እንዳላችሁት አይነት በኦንላይን ባላችሁበት ቦታ ከናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ
የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ
cost and management accounting ዋናው ያው የምንመለከተው So the course is about cost and management accounting 1. In this course, we have over 7 chapters, and the first chapter is about the introduction of this cost accounting. So in this chapter, we discuss about how costs are assigned, and what we mean by cost accounting, management accounting, financial accounting will be seen. So at the end of this first chapter, we'll be able to know what we meant by this cost and management accounting 1. The second chapter is about cost term and cost classification. So under this second chapter, we will discuss about the types of costs, how costs are classified, and related issues will be seen. The third chapter is about this job process and operating costing. So in this chapter, we will discuss about what we mean by this job order costing system, process costing system, how we will apply them, and which organizations will apply these costing systems will be seen. The fourth chapter is about spoilage, rework, and scrap. So under this fourth chapter, we'll see what we mean by spoilage, how we will treat it, how we will assign costs for spoiled units, how reworkable units are treated, how scraps are accounted, and the basic accounting mechanisms will be seen on the fourth chapter. The fifth chapter is about these income effects in alternative product costing method. So we have different alternative methods in cost accounting. So we'll discuss about variable, absorption, and other costing methods in assigning cost. The sixth chapter is about cost allocation. We have general cost allocation and allocation based on for economic decision and motivation. So we discuss regarding to this cost allocation on this sixth chapter. The last chapter is about cost allocation for joint product and for byproduct. So some companies might produce 2 main products, which is termed as joint products, and they might produce again byproduct. So how joint or main products and byproducts costs will be assigned will be seen on this last chapter. So when we see this is all about these chapters. So I will give you these materials in PowerPoint, and book will be provided for you. Cost and management accounting is one of your major course. It is interesting course. It is practically applicable. Basically, cost accounting is applied for manufacturing business enterprises. So we will see how these manufacturing business enterprises will apply this cost accounting. So it's one of your major course, like these financial management, taxation, audit, and other courses. This is also your major course, and it is interesting course. So you should read these PowerPoints, and the book will be provided for you. Holding Green is textbook for this course, and all the materials I provide for you is from this Holding Green book. So it's better for you to read this book and this PowerPoint. So today we'll see the first chapter. So the first chapter is introduction. So in this chapter, basically, we focus on the meaning of cost accounting, management accounting, financial accounting, their difference, their similarities will be introduced on the first chapter. So let me pass to the next page. Okay, meaning of cost accounting. Cost accounting in early stage of cost accounting was merely considered to be technique for assessment of cost of product or service on the basis of historical data. So on previous periods, this cost accounting focused only on the assignment of cost, on the determination of cost for our products. But now, because of technology developments in all areas, now cost reduction has also come with the scope of cost accounting. So cost accounting is not only assigning of cost to our products, but previously, as you see from this PowerPoint, on early stages, it's only based on these cost assignments, but now it is include this cost reduction. So it's not only the assignment of cost to our product, but rather it also includes the assignment, the reduction of cost of our product. So generally, cost accounting is concerned with recording, classifying, summarizing costs for determining the cost of products or service, planning, controlling, and reducing costs and furnishing of information to management for decision making. So cost accounting, as you can see from this definition, it's concerned with recording, classifying, summarizing, determining cost of our products, planning, controlling is also included under this cost accounting. So the next is objectives of cost accounting. So when you see the objectives of cost accounting, we have different main objectives in this cost accounting. The first one is basically ascertaining product unit cost. It's one of our objectives, determining, assigning unit cost for our products. And then we have other objective, which is controlling costs, stimulating cost consciousness, determining selling price. In order to determine our selling price, first of all, we need to know our unit cost. So determining this selling price is also another objective. The other one is determining profits and loss for various products. Since if we know our cost, then we can easily know our profits and loss from our inventories. Then we have providing basis for formulating operating policies. So this cost accounting also has an objective of providing this basis for our policy makers. Okay, the next issue is cost accounting and financial accounting. Cost accounting and financial accounting. So as you know, this, I hope you have seen this financial accounting course. Financial accounting basically focus on reports for external users, and it's bound by rules, regulations. So let me read the statement here. Financial accounting is primarily concerned with the preparation of financial statement, which summarizes the results of operation for selected period of time and show the financial position of the corporation at a particular date. So financial accounting focus on preparation of financial statement. It's based on past data. So using those transactions, the financial accountant will provide information for decision makers. So it's basically focus on summarized result that will be provided for external users. Whereas cost accounting is primarily concerned with determination of cost of something, which may be product, service, a process, or an operation. So cost accounting focus on determination of this cost of something. It might be product, it might be service, it might be process and an operation. So we'll focus on the determination of these items or these things. A cost accountant is primarily charged with the responsibility of providing cost data for whatever purpose that may be required. So this cost accountant is responsible for providing this cost data. As you can see here, it's responsible to provide information for both external reporting and internal reporting purpose. So it has dual capacity. So when you say external users, these are users outside the organization, which are not involved in managing the organization. The only internal user is the top level management, because the top level management is responsible for day-to-day operation of the organization. So for this management team and also for external users, cost accountant will provide information. Before we pass to the next topic, if you have any question. I hope you are hearing me. ይሰማችሁ ነው አይደል?
ይሰማናል።
በጣም ጥሩ። እሺ ጥያቄ አለ? If you have any question. Okay, let me go to the next topic, which is about installation of hosting system.
በትምህርት ከፍ ብሎ መብረር ይቻላል። ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ከከፍተኛ ትምህርት አግባብነትና ጥራት ኤጀንሲ ሙሉ ዕውቅናን ባገኘንባቸው በማስተርስ ዲግሪ ኤምቢኤ በስትራቴጂክ ማኔጅመንት፣ ኤምቢኤ በባንኪንግ እና ፋይናንስ፣ ኤምቢኤ በቢዝነስ ሊደርሺፕ፣ ኤምቢኤ በሪስክና ኢንሹራንስ፣ ኤምኤስሲ በኢንተርናሽናል ትሬድ እና ኢኮኖሚክስ ዘርፎች በእውቀት ለመቅረጽ የበቁ ፕሮፌሰሮቻችን አረንጓዴ መብራታቸውን አብርተዋል። በነገራችን ላይ በኬንያ ሀገር ከሚገኙ ስመጥር ዩኒቨርሲቲዎች በሚመጡ ፕሮፌሰሮች የትኩረት መስክ ትምህርቶቹ መሰጠታቸው ልዩ ያደርገናል። በምርጥ የትምህርት ስርዓት የተገነባው ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ በመጀመሪያ ዲግሪ በአቪዬሽን ማኔጅመንት፣ በሆቴል ማኔጅመንት፣ በአካውንቲንግና ፋይናንስ፣ በማርኬቲንግ ማኔጅመንት አስተማማኝ ትምህርት ይገቢውና ራስዎንና ሀገሮን ይለውጡ። አድራሻ 22 አደባባይ ወደ ሾላ በሚወስደው መንገድ ላይ ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ህልሞን እውን ያደርጋል።
As you know, a system is all established set of procedures for the purpose of achieving specified objectives at a minimum cost. So, system is established for achieving some specific objectives at a minimum cost. This is another point. So, in developing our system, we need to achieve our objectives at a minimum cost. So a lot of difficulty can be avoided if costing system is introduced carefully, and the approach should be to develop the system that tie up the existing practices. The executives responsible for the introduction of cost accounting system should intermediately familiarize themselves with the plan process and special problems relating to the organization. So when we establish a system, costing system in our organization, all stakeholders should be familiarized with the process. Unless they know what to do, it's difficult to achieve our objectives. So that each and every stakeholder should familiarize with the new system. So in installing this system, we need to consider some important points. So the following considerations are relevant in introduction of a costing system. The first one is it should be simple and practicable. That means it should not be complicated. The cost of insight should be justified. The result, that means we should minimize the cost of installation. And we need to have good results from our costing system. A careful first programmer should be prepared for the introduction of the system. Active cooperation and participation of executives from different departments will promise best system. So active participation from different departments is needed unless it's difficult for us to implement a good system in our organization, good costing system, that means. The other one is the structure of costing system will be influenced by data input and data output, so that we need to be careful in our data usage. General attitude of the management is one aspect in applying our costing system. Information requirement of this management will also has its own influence on developing our system. So these are the basic considerations in introducing a new costing system for our organization. So the other important topic here is management accounting. So as you can see from your course, the course title is Cost and Management Accounting. So it has the costing aspect and it has the management aspect. So now let us see what we mean by management accounting. How we will differentiate management accounting with cost accounting and with that of financial accounting. So let us see first what we mean by management accounting. Management accounting is a segment of accounting that deals specifically with how accounting data and other financial information can be used in the management of business, government, or non-profit entities. And because management accounting is designed to assist internal management, it is relatively free from restrictions imposed by regulatory bodies that prescribe how account information should be presented to the public. So management accounting is designed to help internal management decision making. So there is no specified restrictions like financial accounting. When we use financial accounting, we have this International Financial Reporting Standard, IFRS, or the company might use General Accepted Accounting Principles. So there is specified framework for those reports. When we come to the management accounting, it's not restricted with some regulatory bodies because it provides information to assist internal management for decision making. So that all informations or all data that are helpful for decision making will be used regardless of their way of preparation, because we are needing those information for internal use, for internal management decision making. So the term management accounting refers to an accounting of the management. Here, accounting which provides necessary information to the management for discharging its function. The functions of the management, as you know, is planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. So this management accounting will help the management in doing its main activities, or it's in making these functions, in planning process, in organizing, in directing. We need to have information about what we are making decision. So informations will be provided to help this management through the management accounting. Thus, management accounting provides information to management so that planning, organizing, directing, and controlling of the business operation can be done in an orderly manner. So in order to function these activities, we need to have this management accounting, which will help us in deciding different decisions. The next one is objectives for management accounting activities. So we have over 4 managerial accounting activities. The first one is providing managers with information for decision making and planning. So it will assist them in making these decisions. The second one is it assists management in directing, controlling operational activities. So the information that will be provided by this management accounting will assist this management team in doing this activity directing, controlling, operating activities. The other one is it motivates managers and other employees toward this organizational goals. If we know the basic informations, the data, how our organization is doing, then it will help us to motivate our employees and also the management. The other one is it measures the performance of subunits, managers, other employees. So in order to measure these performances of the management, employees, subunits within this organization, the management accounting will provide information. So these are the 4 managerial accounting objectives. Okay, decision-making process. We have certain steps involved in making decision. The decision-making process describes the elements of all organizations that accept and process information input and transforms them into useful conclusion. This conclusion will help in selecting desired course of action, which, when implemented, will provide a solution to the management problem. So let us see the steps involved in making decision. The first one is awareness of a problem. So initially, we need to have this awareness regarding to the problem. The second one is diagnose and state the problem. So specifically, we will state the problems. So the initial stage is awareness. What the problem in our organization? Then we will state it on the second stage. On the third stage, we will develop alternatives to solve our problem. We have certain alternatives. The fourth step is evaluating the alternatives. So we will evaluate each and every alternative that we have. Then on the fifth stage, we will select the best alternative. After selection, the next stage will be implementation. We'll implement this alternative, not only implementation, but also we need to follow it. Follow up will continue. We will follow the implemented alternative. So in making a decision. These steps should be followed by the organization. The next issue is management accounting and financial accounting. So previously we have seen what meant by cost accounting, financial accounting. So now let us see these management and financial accounting. So management accounting and financial accounting are linked by their responsibilities for summarizing and reporting information for interested parties, yet the two differ in many ways. So basically, both are responsible for summarizing, reporting information for interested users. So interested users or interested parties will make their own decisions. So these two professions will provide this information. So financial accounting includes all the principles that regulate the accounting for an audit report of the financial information that must be disclosed to people outside the company, such as shareholders, creditors, etc. On the other hand, management account exists primarily for the benefit of the managers inside the company. So here the financial accounting focus on basically to all parties that regulate accounting, which are outside the company, but here the management accounting focus on the managers, or that will benefit managers inside the organ. When you say managers, they are responsible for the day-to-day operation. Okay, these are people who manage the organization, who are responsible for day-to-day operation in the organization. So financial accounting focus on external parties, whereas these management accounting focus on internal users. Okay, let us continue. Both manage. This one is a similarities of management and financial accounting. So both management accounting and financial accounting provide an information system crucial to the reporting and analysis. Second, provide report used by individuals to analyze and make decisions. The third one is develop relevant, objective products cost information for evaluating inventories included in the balance sheet. So these two professions will have these important points. They provide information for reporting, for analysis. They will provide reports that's used by individuals to analyze and make decisions. They will develop relevant, objective product cost information for valuing our inventory that will be included in the balance sheet. So these are the similar, but let us see their difference. So this table will show us the comparison of financial and management accounting. So their differences will be seen clearly on this table. So areas of comparison, here management accounting, financial accounting. So let us see the first one, report format. For management accounting, it's flexible, as we have seen, or as I've said previously. It's for internal use. Anything that will help in decision making will be used as a source of information. So we don't need to have these formats, so it's flexible somewhat. When we see financial accounting, it is based on general accepted accounting principle or IFRS. It depends, okay? It depends. It might be GAAP, it might be IFRS, it might be other principle. The main point here is it is based on rule, some regulation. The format is fixed by some standard. making body. The second area of comparison is purpose of report. So when you see the purpose of reports in management accounting, it provides information for planning, controlling, performance measurement, and decision making. Financial accounting report on past performance. I hope you have seen this financial accounting course. So in financial accounting course, what we will do is we will start from transactions, we'll make adjustments, we'll make postings, trial balance. So the certain steps will go, and then at the end we'll have the financial statements. So it depends on past performance only. Okay. The third one is primary users. The users in management accounting is as a whole business or aggregate employees, managers, suppliers will use it. In financial accounting, owners, lenders, customer, government agencies like tax authority will use the reports provided by financial accounting. The other one is unit of measurement. Unit of measurement for management accounting might be historical, future, other methods might be used. When we come to financial accounting, it is only on historical base. Past data will be used to prepare our statements. The other one is nature of information. The nature of information is in management accounting, basically it's future oriented for decision-making purpose, basically. On financial accounting, it's historical objective. What we have done will be seen at the end. Frequency of reports, it depends. In management accounting, prepared as needed. It might be quarterly, it might be monthly. So depending on our need of information, we will provide reports. It might be daily. On financial accounting, once in a year, it is mandatory. For external users, we need to prepare this financial statement. As you know, it might be for tax purpose, it might be for shareholders, it might be for another reason. It's a must. The last comparison is legal composition. So in management accounting, it is based on the management need. Legally, we are not requested. We will not be forced to prepare these information, but for our need purpose, we will make this information. In financial accounting, it is compulsory. It's a must. Regulatory bodies will force us to prepare information or financial data for users, so it's a compulsory. So these are the comparison between financial and management accounting. Okay, the other one is regarding cost accounting and management accounting. When we compare this cost accounting and management accounting, cost accounting refers to the accounting procedures relating to the recording of all income and expenditure and the preparation of periodical statements and reports with the objective of ascertaining and controlling costs. So cost accounting, previously we have seen it, it is basically focused on recording incomes, expenditures, assigning costs, and also controlling the cost. So it's limited to this area. It does the formal mechanism by means of which the cost of product or service are ascertained and controlled. So its main focus is assigning cost and the controlling of this cost assigned. So on the other hand, management accounting involves collecting, analyzing, interpreting, and presenting all account information which is useful to the manager. So all informations that are useful to the management will be provided by this management accounting. In making the decisions, it will be useful to those that will provide them. It is closely associated with the management control, which comprises planning, executing, measuring, evaluating performance of an organization. So for this purpose, the management accounting will provide information beyond that of the cost accounting. Thus, management accounting draws heavily on cost data and other information derived from the cost accounting. So cost accounting will help management accounting to make information that are relevant for planning, executing, measuring, and evaluating the performance of the organization. So thus management accounting draws heavily on cost data, and today cost accounting is generally indicated. This one is here. Today cost accounting is generally indistinguishable from the so-called management accounting or internal account. So it's difficult now to differentiate the cost accounting and management accounting because on various ways they have similarities. Both involve cost data, both involve the reduction of cost, both involve in providing information for the management team. So that it's difficult to differentiate these two professions, cost and management accounting. Okay, so this was about the introduction of cost accounting, management accounting, and financial accounting. We have seen the objectives of the cost accounting, the management accounting, and that of financial accounting. And we have seen their differences. I hope when you read this chapter at the end, you will know what we mean by this cost, management, financial accounting. So this was about the first chapter. So if you have any questions, it's time for you now.
ልዩነት መፍጠር ዓላማችን ነው። ዓለም አቀፍ ተወዳዳሪ መሆን አለባችሁ። የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ ጥራትና ደረጃውን የጠበቀ ስልጠና በመስጠት ብቁ ዜጋ እያፈራን ነው። በፍላይት ኦፕሬሽን፣ በበረራ መስተንግዶ፣ በቲኬቲንግና ሪዘርቬሽን፣ በሆቴልና ቱሪዝም ሙያዎች አሰልጥነን ተወዳዳሪ እናደርጉታለን። ኮሌጃችን ካናዳ ከሚገኘው ኢንተርናሽናል ኤር ትራንስፖርት አሶሲዬሽን አያታና ከእንግሊዙ ICM ጋር በመተባበር ዓለም አቀፍ ዕውቅና ያለው ስልጠና እየሰጠ ይገኛል። በፍላይት ኦፕሬሽን፣ በበረራ መስተንግዶ የምንሰጣቸው ስልጠና ከኢትዮጵያ ሲቪል አቪዬሽን ባለስልጣን ሙሉ ዕውቅና አለው። አድራሻ ከጎላጉል ታወር 22 አደባባይ ወደ ሾላ በሚወስደው መንገድ ላይ የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ ህልሞን እውን ያደርጋል።